Hi, Rabotai. Hi. This is going to be Liluni Shmat, my dear father-in-law who just passed away today. Just a few inyanim and stories. We're going to say stories about my father-in-law. One of them that sticks out the most is Kol mi shebala tehed meseino, to anybody who becomes tahod, they'll make you Hashem in Shamayim will take care of you to make yourself more pure. I want to tell you something. As my father was getting a little bit older, he had a shiur he would never miss. The rabbi's name was Edmon Nahum. He knew Shas like inside out. He would never miss. And it was a little bit far from his house in his Jersey home. So I was thinking that winter, I was like, oh, what's going to be that winter? What's going to happen? And what happened was, that year, it was 1 year only, it was the most amazing thing. There was a Torah center that opened up down the block. And I was like, oh, what? I was like, I was wrong. I thought it was going to be. And Hashem opened up. So the next year we found out in the winter that they're not reopening. We felt so bad. I'm thinking in my mind, now what's going to happen this year? It's too far another year. What's going to happen? That year, it was so min hashamayim that there was shul that was nearby opened up an entire Torah learning center. That year. It was the most insane thing because that shul was open for like 20 years. And it was the first time they said, you know what? We're going to have just a full-time, a whole entire learning center. Every Shabbat classes. And this is like, what? I couldn't believe it. Now, fast forward. He moves, now he's on the block. One day I get a call that he broke his arm and he can't go to shul. It's very hard and this, that. It's too hard for him to go too far. That Friday night, I was like, what's going to happen now? That Friday night, 2 doors down, not his right next door neighbor, the neighbor next door decides to make a minyan Friday nights for the last month, whatever it was, I don't know how long, and he was able to pray there. It was the most insane thing. This is, Hashem shows, you want to be tahor, misayin. Hashem will make sure that you become tahor, and make sure that you'll be successful in that situation. I said this over, that my brother saw my brother-in-law going to shiur. His eyes are like very black and he looked dead tired basically. So I can't believe he's coming to shiur, he's dead tired. Came that Friday night, told my father, listen, what's going on? Your son's going to shiur even though. He's like, oh, he started smirking. I said, what's the matter? He's like, I used to come home from work and I was dead tired, but I saw my son looking at me, so I would go to shiur anyway. That's how kadosh he was. He didn't want to mess around. There's more to go. There's more to say. His humility was not normal. Not normal. Anybody who met him, success didn't get in his mind. Didn't he was a very successful man, but it didn't hit. It didn't hit. Oh, I'm better than anybody. I'm this. I'm that. He always stayed humble, no matter how successful Hashem made it. And every time he would say, Hashem, he would point to Hashem, I'm giving Ma'asrot, whatever it was. There's just a little bit about my father-in-law.